Good afternoon, I'm Reuben.
I'm Matt.
Welcome to Bushcraft Heroes. So this afternoon we're here on Sunday. It's the Thanksgiving long weekend, and we're gonna do a little work on the camp.
So seeing as me and Reuben are just here for the afternoon together, we're gonna build a little trellis on top of the wall so you can still see through, but it's just a little bit higher. We want to build an arched gateway over the top of this gap here, and if we have time, build a little gate for the gap as well. And
then when we're all done, a little bit later, we'll start a fire and have a little Thanksgiving dinner.
Sounds good to me.
Let's get into it. All right, so we have some willows here. We're gonna go for some, we'll try find the dead ones. The reason why we're using willow is it's quite flexible. Even when it's dry, it won't snap so easily. If we use poplar or spruce or pine or whatever, once you start bending it, it just splinters out and cracks.
So while Reuben's doing that, I'm gonna go and collect up some more dead willow branches, but some thinner ones to use for our vertical weaves. There's so much of it down here near the riverbank, so I'm gonna go and harvest some up, and then we're gonna bundle everything up and carry it back up to the shelter. So I'm going for thumb thickness style bits of timber, dead willow. The reason I'm getting them thin is because then they still have some flex in them even though they're dead, so they won't snap when I try and bend them. But yes, I'm going to collect up a whole bundle of these, and then between this and what Reuben collects, we should have plenty to make our trellis. Don't think anyone's made bushcraft trellis before, so it's going to be a good one. Tell you what, it's really nice to be in the woods again. It's been really awful weather recently, and just fortunately we were coming out today, and we were going to come out no matter what the weather was, but it's actually blue skies. A little bit windy. I'm sure you can probably hear a bit of wind on the camera, but it's good, man. It's good to be out. I can't wait for this Thanksgiving feast later on. Easier with it tied up. So guys, we collected up all of our willow from down by the river. We've got a couple of pieces of poplar here, And we're just gonna frame off the edge of this gateway here by hammering some of these poplar stakes into the ground to just edge up the edge of our fence. It'll also give us something to tie our willow to, so we can get that nice curved archway on the go.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
So this is the vertical we're going to be spiking into the ground for the frame of our gate, and also something to tie the willows to for our archway. We forgot an axe, so we've got this guy here. Yeah, see how that works. I know. I imagine what we're going to be doing is taking our long willows, coming along these uprights and just going up and bending the tops. So we'll have to cut the willows a bit shorter, but yeah. So then we need to cut this one the same length as this one so that the other side can come over
To the same kind of point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then hopefully we don't need cordage.
Yeah, exactly. So should I take the excess off of this? This is a really fun project. I'm liking not doing this intense heavy lifting and more kind of lightweight bushcraft work. So about here?
Yeah. Try and get them contained in one area. That one's already been slightly bent.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
it's really cool. What do you think, guys?
That looks pretty damn cool. We're getting artistic in here.
Yeah. There's creative bushcraft juices flowing. That actually really finishes that bit off, even if we didn't do anything else. That's really cool. Oh, I'm so excited to get the trellis done.
Our bushcraft camp looks better than most people's backyards.
Now that's done, next thing is we need to run a piece vertically to weave in and out of, and a piece maybe at the end and in the middle. So we have one in the middle to like bend around. Right?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It will. Soon.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, right, we'll see what happens.
Kind of like the door.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly the same principle as the door.
But don't we want to kind of anchor that bottom in, or else it's the weight up here, it might pop the bottom out.
Okay, should we just mallet it in a bit then?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah? Okay. Just shave this off a little smidge. How's that?
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah, that'll just keep it from kicking out.
Sweet. Ta-da!
What the hell is that?
don't know what I'm doing. This is why I should just let Reuben do the knots. Weaving those ends into the top of the bit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I don't know whether we want to tie them off or not.
I think they'll lock each other in.
Yeah, and then the next. So I'm not 100% sure on the logic of this, but what I'm hoping is once we've finished putting all our cross pieces in, over winter the snow's going to blow in and freeze onto them and start plugging up the holes, and it's going to make like a winter snow break, and then in the spring it's all going to melt and then we'll be able to see out again. So we'll see over winter whether that happens or not, but it's funny how these little additional bits really change the feel of the camp. So yeah, let's get stuck into doing some of these horizontals. It's actually like every single one that you add of these seems to tighten everything up as well. So guys, time to trim the tops off of these guys and tidy it up a little bit. I'm gonna leave a couple of inches though all across so that if it moves at all they don't just pop out. Now to be honest, I think you could just carry on with this as much as you wanted to go. You could keep taking thinner bits and weaving them in. Everything you add just makes it that much more structurally sound, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Yeah.
So seeing that we have so much of these leaves just laying around, we thought we might as well just collect it all up and put it along the back of the perimeter walls, and it'll help insulate.
clean camp is a good camp. So, finished what we wanted to do. Unfortunately didn't have enough time to get the gate done. These things always take 5 times longer than you think, right? So, you know, that's okay. We'll do that in another episode, I'm sure. So now we're gonna go and do some tinder collecting, collect up some firewood, and get a nice bed of coals for turkey dinner.
Sweet.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh, there's even pierogies in there?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh yeah.
That looks pretty good, man. That looks really good. We got some turkey, some stuffing, some pierogies. Oh man. Oh boy, and a beer, an Alexander Keith's. Cheers, man.
Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Again.
Delish.
Whoa. Little bit of spillage.
Oh my god. That's seriously good.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Some turkey, some pierogi, stuffing.
What more could you want, man? Literally.
Maybe a little more mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah. And a little cranberry sauce. That'd be good. Man, I'm gonna be all Thanksgiving fooded out after this. We had a Thanksgiving meal on Friday and yesterday. It's kind of like the third one.
We have one more tomorrow.
Oh boy.
It'll be the last one.
Thanksgiving food in the forest though. That's a whole nother level, isn't it? Yeah, it's a first for me too. I love this camp so much.
When we get the clay oven built, we might be able to roast a turkey in our clay oven.
Now we're talking. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing the clay oven. Where are we going to put it though? Maybe over here. Yeah.
Seems like our cook station. Got the pots hanging there.
Yeah, that could be really cool actually, right there.
Even cut a chimney through the lean-to wall.
Yeah. The skin is almost like jerky on this turkey.
It's good though.
Well, you're struggling to eat all that turkey.
That's a bit much. You want another piece?
No, I've been like trying to balance it out, like by eating a little bit turkey, a little bit of something else, a little bit turkey.
That's why you need some cranberry sauce. Juice it up a little bit. It was good though.
Filling. Cheers, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Anyone who's watched this far into the video, kudos to you.
Well guys, thanks for watching.
It's been an awesome day. We had a really good time. The weather has been beautiful. If you did enjoy the video, remember to leave a like or a comment. Let us know what you thought of it.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And we'll see you next time for another episode of Bushcraft Heroes.
Cheers.